the sea, growing tall like the tree. This I'm learning about me, and I like it, I like it. Oh, I'm getting to know me. Feeling proud, feeling grand. Yes, I'm getting to know me. I finally understand that by getting to know you, and I like it, I like it, honest I do.
That's my brother Kwame. Do you know what it's like having a little brother? It's like having a wart. We're supposed to be cleaning the house right now because our great-grandmother, Mama Violet, is coming to live with us. And look who's sitting around playing cat's cradle. What's more, I'm having to give my bedroom to Mama Violet, and Kwame gets to keep his bedroom. Mommy said that was because Kwame's room would take 2 years to clean out. It doesn't seem fair. I mean, I had just gotten my room the way I wanted it, and now I have to move out. Kwame's been teasing me all week. I hope he gets his hands tied together in a knot that nobody can untie. Oh, Kwame, you're never gonna learn how to do that. Now, come on. It's time to finish cleaning up.
Oh, no. We got time. Just want to do this cat's cradle. Get this straight yet.
Nope, no time. Now, it's your turn to do the dishes, and I'm gonna mop the floor.
You're a drag. You know that?
I don't care. Mommy said she wanted this house clean when she came back, so it's gonna be clean when she comes back.
Yvonne.
What?
How come Mama Violet's coming back here and live with us?
Kwame, you know why. Because she's folks. That's what Daddy always says. And he says that you take care of your folks. And since she's had that stroke, the doctor doesn't want her living by herself anymore. And besides, she's going to be helping out around the house.
Is that why they gave her your room to live in?
I don't know why she has to be in my room. Leave me alone. The real reason Mama Violet's coming to stay with us is because she's been all alone out there in the country with all those ghosts.
Oh, Yvonne, there wasn't any ghost out there. That's just a bunch of stuff you made up.
I didn't make that up, Kwame.
There's no such thing as a ghost.
It's true.
Is not. It's just a story.
Then how come I heard it from Cousin Curtis, who lives right down the road from Mama Violet?
That's who told you? I know it was him.
Curtis told me that Mama Violet had to chase all these ghosts out of her tomato plants.
How'd she do that?
With the bones.
What bones?
The bones she took out of the little bag. She rattled them at the ghosts. And they just went a-running. That's what Curtis told me. And I told Mommy. She said that's from Africa. A long time ago, people used to keep bones so they could tell the future and protect themselves from bad things.
Did Curtis show you any bag of bones?
No, but Mommy said it was true, 'cause she read all about them in books. So there, smarty pants.
You two ready to go back to work now?
Well, what about the ice cream?
What ice cream?
That's our grandmother Gladys. She and our granddaddy Jaye are over here to help clean the house when Mama Violet gets here.
And if I know your grandpa, he's ready to start on that second bowl.
He better not.
Granddaddy and Kwame will spend the rest of the day talking baseball. But at least I'll have a chance to talk to Grandma Gladys.
Sure, I saw Joe Louis fight. I was right there at ringside the night he knocked out Max Schmeling.
For real, Grandpa?
Now, would I tell you a story if it wasn't nothing but a tall tale?
Well, I hope not.
I've seen the best of them in my day. Some of the finest men of color who ever walked on this earth were athletes.
But what about...
And we had our scientists and our inventors, too.
Well, I think I want to be a scientist and discover stuff, you know?
Now, young fella, you don't have to go rushing off into anything right away. Besides, I see a whole lot of baseball player left in you. And this afternoon, I'm going to teach you about that old curved ball I've been telling you about. And pretty soon, you'll be able to throw the old hesitation pitch the way Satchel Paige used to do it.
You saw him, too?
Personal friend of mine. I saw him first when he came to L.A. with the Kansas City Monarchs. Oh, he was a pitching man then, too. He had Bullet Rogan with him, and Mackey and George Carnahan. A lot of... they could really play ball. Just knocking the ball on Walter Johnson.
Well, I still don't see why I have to be the one to give up my room. I'm used to having my things in my own special places. And, Grandma, anyhow,
Child, I know it's hard for you. But you'll see everything will work out fine, believe me. Why, when I was coming along, Mama Violet had 8 of us to raise. And for most of the time, I shared a room with my 5 sisters.
5 in one room?
And that room wasn't big as yours. But those were farm days when every family needed as many hands as it could get to help with all the work that had to be done. So everybody had lots of kids.
Well, I guess I must sound pretty selfish, huh?
Oh, that's all right. But remember the old saying, what goes around comes around.
Grandma, what was Mama Violet like when you were a little girl?
What was she like? Oh, my. Well, I can remember the time when I said, I'm not going to church this morning.
And what did she say?
She said, you are going.
Did you go?
Of course I went. She had given me this beautiful hat. And she said...
Did I ever tell you the story that Satchel Paige told me about his great hesitation pitch?
I think you did.
Well, that was in St. Louis, Missouri, 1930, maybe 1929. The bases was loaded. And do you know what old Satchel Paige did? He called all the outfielders in and set them over on the bench. That's just how much confidence he had in the old hesitation. His team was leading by just 1 run. And all the heavy hitters of the other team were coming up. Satchel looks. 6 runners, looks at the plate, and throws natural smoke at that hitter. And the ball moved like lightning and hummed like thunder till they got about 3 feet in front of home plate. And then he just stopped and stood there, held by the force of hesitation. Big Joe Simpson swung one of his mightiest home run swings, and the tip end of Simpson's bat hit it, knocked it high. Then the team went in, took a shower, changed their clothes, got something to eat, and went and sat on the bus, waiting to go to the next game. Meanwhile, out on the field, Joe Simpson was leaning and looking, and the third baseman was looking and hitting. And by, he put his hand up, and the ball fell right in the glove. The game was over.
Oh, Granddaddy, that's just another one of your tall tales.
Well, maybe, but a long time before Jackie Robinson, we had our heroes like Satchel Paige, and sometimes maybe we did stretch the truth a little bit to make them larger than life.
Daddy said before Jackie Robinson, only white people could play in the big leagues. Is that true, Granddaddy?
That's right, but it sure ain't like that anymore. Come on, let's go see
Elephant jumps over the fence. He jumps so high, touch the sky, and never came back till the 4th of July.
Some game, huh? But this young fella's gonna have a curveball like nobody's ever seen, and a good left hook, too.
Now, Mr. Jackson, you stop trying to make that boy into a superstar until he decides that's what he wants to be.
Kwame, Grandma was telling me what Mama Violet was like when she was a little girl. What was she like, Grandma?
Hard as a rock. Could put an eye on you that'd melt a tub of butter.
Don't you all believe a word he's telling you. Mr. Jackson, why don't you and I take these dishes and glasses on inside?
Mama Violet wasn't mean to you, was she?
No, she wasn't. She was, well, she was strict. Sometimes.
Hello, every minute of the day. I remember the first time she laid eyes on me when I came to court your grandmother. She saw me with her old blues guitar and she said, "Devils fighting angels, and here's a man coming, looking for the devils to win."
J.D. Jackson, she always liked you. But children, she is strict. And she has her own ways.
What's ways?
Why, the ways folks have of doing things and saying things. And the way they have of passing things down from one generation to another.
Well, I hope Mama Violet doesn't have too many ways.
Well, she's got two old sayings she believes in. A hard head makes a soft whatchamacallit.
Mr.
And
Jackson.
don't write any checks. Your whatchamacallit cannot cash.
Mr. Jackson. Mr. Jackson, sometimes I wonder about you.
I tell you, I wonder about you.
Mama Violet won't hit us, will she?
Oh, if you see her eyes light up, then you better watch out.
You'd better stop fixing those children's minds against my mother.
I'm only telling the truth. You know that.
I thought when people got married, they were supposed to get along. How come Grandma and Granddaddy fuss so much?
Fuss, fuss, fuss.
And he's got his old guitar in the car. Oh, if he plays one of those old blues tunes, oh, it'll be hell to pay.
Oh, Kwame, I'ma tell him too.
That's what Daddy says. He says it all the time. And he knows I can hear him.
But that's grown-ups talk. They can say stuff like that. But you're not supposed to say it. I'ma tell too.
Oh, see, Yvonne, that's cold.
Okay, I won't say anything if you walk into the store and buy me something.
Okay, Jaye. Grandma, we're going to the store. We'll be back, okay?
Okay. Tell your folks your grandfather and I will be back later on tonight.
See what I mean about little brothers? You have to put up with them. They only know a few words, and they just say them over and over.
And Mama Violet, she gonna get you with those bones, Yvonne. Keep on here. Keep on being smart, turkey.
I wish Grandma and Granddaddy didn't have to go home. That leaves only Kwame and me to finish cleaning the house. And welcome Mama Violet. Mommy and Daddy have tried to tell us about Mama Violet. I can just barely remember her from when I was little. Daddy says that since her stroke, she has slowed down, but that her memory is as good as ever. If she likes us, she'll tell us stories. He says she is full of folklore, that she knows all the black folk tales and proverbs and tall tales and games like Cat's Cradle. She knows the entire history of our family. Oh, and Mommy said that Mama Violet is the best cook in the world. She has secret recipes. She says Mama Violet has her own ways of curing sicknesses with roots and herbs. I still don't know if I believe the story about the bones. If she does have them, I wonder if she'll bring them here. Hey, Kwame, here they come!
I'm busy.
Doing what?
Hiding.
Well, this is it. Now just tell yourself that everything is going to work out fine. Remember all the things that Grandma and Granddaddy said, and try to make Mama Violet feel at home.
Hey, Kwame! Kwame! Come on, give Mama Violet a hand.
So old I can't do for myself, boy.
Very tired. Mommy, what's that thing she's carrying?
That's her quilt, Yvonne. It's very special to her.
Why won't she go in?
It's a new place for Mama Violet. She won't go in unless a man goes in first.
Dad, what you got in this big trunk? It's so heavy.
Well, son, to tell you the truth, it's full of none of ya.
None ya?
Yeah.
What's none ya?
None of your business. Come on, man. Help me pull this out.
Got it?
Yeah, come on around here.
I've been watching Mama Violet unpack. She has some beautiful things, and some things all wrapped up in paper. I can't tell if she likes me. She hasn't said one word to me yet. She just looks at me. It makes me nervous.
Seems to me like somebody already living in here.
Oh, that's mine, Mama Violet. I must have forgotten it.
Is this your room, child?
Well, it was.
Now, I didn't want to come here and put nobody out. Mike said I was to have my own room.
Daddy hasn't finished it yet. He's almost finished, except for some little things like curtains and paint and all. I'm staying there until it's ready for you. Can I help you with anything?
No, you just stay out the way, that's all. No chance you breaking nothing up.
I don't usually drop things.
I just don't want to take no chances. All these things here can never be replaced. I spent my lifetime collecting all these memories. Can't chance the moment it might take to slip out your hand. This lamp here. My mama gave it to me when me and your granddaddy, your great-granddaddy was married. You break this, ain't another one in the world can replace it.
Yes, ma'am.
There is your great-great-granddaddy over there on that dresser. He carved this on the day your grandma Gladys was born. He said, Violet, time is coming when this stick might be the only thing there is to remember me by. You see to its care, because I have carved a riddle in it.
For real? Looks like just a stick to me. What's the riddle?
Child, some questions come at the wrong time.
I'm sorry, Mama Violet. What's in all the jars?
You sure are full of questions.
I'm sorry, Mama Violet.
Child, you sound like you're sorry about everything. Every time you turn around, you're sorry. If you was truly sorry, you wouldn't do the things you do.
I'm sorry.
You need to find out what that means. Now, these jars ain't got nothing in them except some roots and herbs and stuff to help take care of my aches and pains.
Oh, really? Can you tell me how to use them?
Might one day. But this here is what you need to learn about. All these things belongs to your family, our family. And they talks to me.
Actually speak words to you?
I got a picture of my husband, and it speaks to me. This quilt here. This quilt tells me stories. Every patch in it comes from somebody in this family. Here's Runaway Joe, Too Sweet Sarah, and that's all that's left of the dress I got married in.
You knew all the people in this quilt?
Knew most of them, knew about the rest. This here is our family history. And you ain't nothing without your history. You look around you and see what's important and why. Most of it will probably turn out to be your history. It'll help you to remember. Everything in this room keeps my past alive for me, girl. One day you'll know what I mean.
Granddaddy says the time to live is now and not in the past. Those are the bones. I didn't mean to touch them. I'm sorry, Mama Violet. Will I be all right?
You'll be all right.
What else? What else was in that old trunk? What was in it? Why did she have that old stick?
Kwame, calm down. And it's a walking stick. Great-grandfather hand-carved it.
Well, I'm not going in there unless she says it's okay. And that might be never, because I don't understand the way she talks.
Grandma said that's the way old people talk who live in the country. She said it was a dialect.
Oh, you think you know everything?
Oh, yeah? Well, I know something else you don't know.
What?
Just because I know doesn't mean I have to tell you.
Oh, you don't know anything. You're just woofing the vine.
Oh, yeah? Well, I saw the bones.
You didn't see any bones.
They were in the little bag, just like Curtis said.
You didn't touch them, did you?
Why?
You're not supposed to touch them. That's for grown-ups.
Is not.
Is too.
Is not.
Is too.
Is not.
Mommy, Kwame's bugging me.
I am not.
You are too.
I am not.
You
All
are
right,
too.
you
I am...
two. All right, that's enough of that. Settle down. Now, Yvonne, I want you to bring in the chicken, please, and Kwame, you bring me the string beans.
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, Mama Violet.
Some outfit.
Well, this is a West African folk costume. This is called a gele, and this is a booba.
Gele, booba,
Mm-hmm.
it's different.
Mama Violet, come on, why don't you sit in?
You gonna say a grace?
Yeah, I was just about to do that.
Who's Grace? Kwame, be quiet.
Thank you for this food and nourishment for our bodies. These and other blessings, amen.
Amen.
If you snooze, you lose.
Did you drop something over there?
Well, I can tell things are gonna be different around here from now on. Mama Violet is some lady. I have a feeling that Granddaddy was right when he said she could put an eye on you. She looks like she can see right into your thoughts. Kwame had better watch his step, and me too. The next few days will tell.
Like the bird, speak my mind. Now I'm heard.